episode 7 of Monster Prom.
7.
Or part 2 of 2nd season. Yeah, Rmpmpmpm. Something happened to Rmpmpmpm.
Wait, AJ,
Yes.
do your claps.
Oh. There we go.
Let's do this!
Let's do this!
I
Oh,
guess
boy.
it's your experience, Ariel, so you get to read narrator.
Okay. You're kicking it underwater at Miranda's palace. It's always a dicey situation, seeing as how descendants are treated in her kingdom. But she's used to her royal connections to procure the next season of Bobo the Angsty Zebra before it's even out on Wetflix, the premier mer streaming service. So it's worth risking beheading.
First of all, my kingdom would never sanction beheadings willy-nilly, and frankly, I could have you beheaded for insinuating such a thing?
I am excited to absorb the information from this television program on the grounds that a broad survey of internet criticism indicates that it is the best wet flick show.
Yes, it explores the monster condition in both a fearless and a crude way.
And I like that it has silly talking animals.
Yay, silly talking animals. Now, what shall I ask my vast array of kitchen sea monkeys to cook up for us?
Oh, I was kind of assuming we would order pizza if we were binge watching a Wetflix show.
How perfectly quaint! Of course, if I have commoners over, I should indulge in commoner practices. A pizza it shall be. Now, what toppings do you suggest?
This question is irrelevant because I am unable to consume caloric substances in the way of organic life forms.
Same as Blackpink. And I was going to suggest the pizza with the cold sweats of a dreamer experiencing a nightmare and the shrieks of the dying. But it might give the rest of you indigestion.
Ooh, let's get a pizza with the pizza on top. And then there can be pizza on the pizzas.
If we can't choose a topping, maybe I should just behead someone after all.
Nope. You can think of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends, Miranda's shell phone.
Get it?
Get it? And that friend is Shelby or Brian. So Shelby, a game changer when it comes to pizza toppings. They is the one who introduced cheese as a pizza topping. Before that, pizza used to be covered in yogurt. Brian is so disruptive that he has been banned from Ancient Academy of Pizza Topping by the pizza topping masters due to her dangerously vanguardist ideas. Okay, so this has to do with what?
So one of our stats that you can't see.
Well, of course.
I'm not.
But
I'm not
I don't
sure.
even know which one it would be. Creativity, I guess?
Maybe, yeah, that sounds a little better.
Yeah.
I'll just throw this out there. I've
Maybe
only
fun?
been in the library, so I only have been getting money. So it's less likely that it's me.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know your stats at all.
Don't even remember
I
mine
don't
at
remember.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know mine. But okay, I'll pick Shelby then in that case. Try to get more
Alright, I
likely.
hope this is right.
Ooh.
After a brief but incredibly informative and creative brainstorming session with Shelby, you hang up the shell phone, redial, and order a pizza. It arrives not too long later, and everyone is delighted to take a bite of the pizza and discover.
Ooh, pineapple in good grades.
Oh,
I'll admit I do not usually enjoy a dish so common and vulgar as pineapple on pizza, but it does pair well with academic excellence.
it's funny because the taste of genius is quite reminiscent of the taste of insanity. And yeah, it does go well with the pineapple.
I do not possess taste buds,
Calculus is just the best.
but I am enjoying my friends' enjoyment of their sustenance.
As are you, all thanks to Shelby and you for choosing them. Those good grades get you +2 smarts, and the whole pizza situation is an automatic +1 fun, of course.
Woo!
Yeah, nice. You both got some good
Pizza as a
stats.
topic.
Good.
All right, everybody choose an occupation.
Zookeeper.
Dang. You suck.
Radio host.
PhD student. It's like
There we go.
So Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player orders decided based on how funny an off-branded version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph.
Hello, Hans.
Hans, yeah, would be who, aside from Saving the Kingdom, who are also selected occupation.
Zookeepers,
Start
PhD
debating
students.
I'm pretty sure PhD students is like an actual. That's like two brothers who are actually PhD students. It's a little more normal than the other two.
Yeah.
Um,
I think radio host is kind of random
we
and weirdest.
can do Ariel's, mine, and then yours.
PhD students, the normalist.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said Ariel's.
Ariel, me, you.
Okay.
Radio hosts are the weirdest.
We are.
Hans and Rudolph. Radio host.
No, it's
Let's
hands.
do this.
Oh, Hans. Hans and Rudolph. Okay,
Ariel.
You get your choice.
I have to go. Okay, well, I can't see my stats because my icons are covering it up.
Okay. Your smart is 12, boldness 7, creativity 6, charm 9, fun 6, money 7.
Okay, well then I want one of the 6s.
Okay, that's creativity and fun.
Okay, how about creativity? Because idols aren't allowed to have fun. It's in our contract.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
Auditorium, right?
Creativity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Oh God. Your performance is so intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You notice calculus are connected to another computer by many wires. You worry it might be a weird sex thing that could preclude you from doing weird sex things with him, so you decide to interrupt.
Farewell.
Hello, friend Rmpmpmpm. Pardon the mess. I am currently engaged in a rather delicate project. What project, you ask? Why, the creation of a virtual reality. My studies indicate that the best way to improve my understanding of organic life is to simulate an entire universe full of it and observe the results.
Dang. You were really hoping he'd decide that the best way of understanding organic life was to get naked with you. Maybe you can still salvage this, though.
Please join me inside my error. Please join me inside my virtual world and I will show you around.
Now that's more like it. Alone in a virtual world with Cal, you wonder what sort of sexy body he's cooked up for himself in there. You put on a headset.
Hello and welcome to my virtual reality. As you can see, I have already implemented real-time character rendering, sports, clothes, and realistic physics. I am beginning to worry, however, that my physics might be a bit too realistic. Liam is perpetually discussing art and creativity, and it has caused me to wonder, should I merely be using the physics of the existing world, or should I innovate?
Ooh, you tell him he should innovate because that way you can tell him all of your stupid physics ideas. First and foremost, okay, let's see. Bad artist copy, good artist steal. Specifically, you should steal the physics engine from the award-winning mobile game Angry Birds.
Oh.
Or you just need to spruce up the originals a bit. How about Calculus's first law of thermodynamics? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but after a little while, it can turn into ravioli.
Oh.
Okay,
I love
I'm
Chef
obviously
Larry.
going to pick the second one
Is that as Ariel or as Blackpink?
as Blackpink.
Okay.
Awesomeness levels.
How could I
critical.
have missed such an obvious solution? Quantitative analysis reveals that one of the primary issues with the current build of reality is a severe ravioli deficiency. What better way to rectify this deficit than by making ravioli the inevitable output of all energetic reactions? I will, of course, also have to make the ravioli indestructible so that the law remains inviolable.
I am happy.
This has the added benefit of providing an inbuilt solution to world hunger. Truly, if I ever have the good fortune to meet God, I shall lobby for this simple and brilliant change to the fabric of reality.
Wow. Calculator seems to really like your idea. That's weird, because it's actually extremely stupid. Whatever. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Sure.
Sure. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go to the library.
Give me your money.
Shelby, you be cat girl.
Oh,
Pretend she's from Dublin High.
good old Brian. What's it gonna be today? I can't think of voices.
Let me get that cocaine.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
that's just
refunds.
cocaine. That's
Oh, I
cocaine.
didn't realize that affected your stats once you took it.
All right.
Then you're supposed to go.
And remember the first rule of the shop club, no refunds.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Do. She did creativity, huh? I'm trying
Yeah.
to think what Zoe would like. I don't know if I should be bold or not.
Do you want some outside help?
If you,
Ask the audience.
if only.
The audience would probably say outdoors and auditorium are your
I was gonna
best
say
bets.
fun, right? That's fun.
Outdoors.
I wonder if the audience has played this game before.
That day during recess, sorry, I pulled that. You start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start laughing at him. I feel like I've read this before. In the past, he asks you to stop, but you don't. And you laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Zoe's catching you up on the latest development on Pirate. Shelby, in her Spooky High Seas fanfic, when suddenly a portal opens up.
Oh, this is you, boy.
Oh no, dude. Oh man. Never fear, the interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. Or husband, or non-binary life partner, using the terminology of their choosing.
Oh, it's me. The interdimensional prince. I love when he pops up. He always adds so much wacky drama.
Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity, Zagord?
Yes, that was me.
You devoured my grandfather molecule by molecule, turning every atom of his existence into 1,000,000 scarab beetles, before crushing them and snorting their powdered corpses.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That's totally not me anymore.
No, it was magnificent. And now here you are, in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds, be my horrific bride.
Oh no! Zoe is such a Spooky High fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. Alright, so be careful, Zoe. Be careful. Zoe has been married 17 times before and eaten every one of her spouse's minds. Why get married when you can bounce on this trampoline? Good option. I know, I was thinking the second one too. He might not care. So let's bounce on trampolines.
A trampoline? I love trampolines!
As do I, my blushing bride. I love whatever you love. That's how good relationships work, right? You just pretend to like whatever the other person likes until one of you dies. Whatever. Here we go!
The three of you run over to the trampoline that was in this location for some reason, because Spooky High, and begin to bounce. I was like, because Spooky High, and then it just ended there.
This is more fun than tasting the fear seeping out of every pore of my trembling prey.
I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you.
That moment, the prince jumps so high that he is swooped up by a giant falcon. Giant falcon that immediately flies into the engine of a jumbo jet plane. Yikes. That probably hurt, but it probably wasn't fatal. The prince is immortal, right? Or is he just interdimensional? It's hard to keep these things straight. But he's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smart. You also get a gorgeous giant falcon feather that floats down from the sky. That's not usable in this game. But just be aware for the rest of this run that you totally have a falcon feather in your pocket.
Let's say his line.
Falcon feather?
All right.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. All right, everybody chooses something bad.
Big wolf.
Oh, bad. I'm going to say, what's his name? Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leonard's
My God.
bad. Ariel.
Something bad? Dr. Eggman.
I thought you were about to say albums.
What did you say, Ariel?
Said
Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman.
Alright, player orders decide based on how badass a criminal called Mike the Blank
Whoa.
Johnson would be.
Mike the Dr. Eggman Johnson.
Mike the Dr.
Dr.
Eggman. That'd be cool.
That I think she's already first.
That's worse.
I said Leonard.
Oh, God, yours is last. I said Big Wolf.
Okay.
Like the big wolf?
So one,
You
two,
don't
three.
like the Big Wolf?
What the heck?
The Big Wolf sounds like a cool-ass name.
I think that's a funny one.
So him
Mike the
first?
Big Wolf Johnson.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
one-
think.
It's done now. I've clicked it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Where
Big
did you
Wolf,
think?
baby!
Where did you say was a good day to end?
At the end
sure.
of the
This?
evening. No.
And- okay.
After this
You
one.
just tell me.
Editor, cut
Oh,
that out.
God. Yeah,
Oh, God.
just stick me with Leonard.
What? You're gonna go with him? Are
Savage.
you sure?
Stick me with Leonard.
You have your
the
boy right
self-loathing.
here.
Yeah, but you have to see the story.
Oh
The
gosh.
self-loathing.
You make the dubiously wise solution of sitting with Leonard. Maybe he won't be weird today. Let me look inside your butt.
Ant-Man?
Nope, never mind. Ant-Man. No, look, it's cool. I just want your shirikodama. It's a delicious little ball inside your anus that may or may not contain your soul. Us Kappas are crazy about them.
It's poop.
You have no words.
What's up, snowflakes?
Oh man, that's what he sounds like. Speechless, eh? Well, as I always say, the absence of a clear and an unambiguous no counts as consent. Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! You grab a chair and beat Leonard senseless to keep him away from your booty. Hey, he didn't specifically say not to beat him senseless with the chair, so that's consent, right? But all that talk of the shirikodama did make you curious, so you reach into your butt and there it is. Wow, it's so beautiful. It's like a giant pearl, but from your ass instead of an oyster. What will you do with this newfound treasure?
Oh my God.
Trade it for some rad pogs. Make a fabulous necklace with it. Trade it for some rad pogs.
Yeah.
You trade your booty rockin' everywhere to Jared the pog collecting warlock in exchange for a freezer bag full of the raddest pogs you've ever seen. All these pogs would be enough of a reward on their own, but as you revel in your spoils, you notice something else. With your soul gone, your pesky conscience is gone too. You burn down an orphanage just to check. Yep, definitely gone. Nice.
Oh my God.
Your butt has never felt lighter. You feel no remorse for even the most horrific crimes, and some of these pogs have pictures of Alf on them. Best day ever. You gain +4 fun. Dude, Alf, so 90s.
Pogs.
Oh,
Poggers.
okay, I'll go sit with Calculester.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
You know the old joke, a robot and a vampire sit down at a cafeteria table to not eat?
Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being the synthetic equivalent of flattered. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection, trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose to instead use those fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch.
Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and none.
I do not wish to lean into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it.
You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Instagram alone every hour?
3,958,333.33 repeating.
It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you only strengthened my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Instagram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette? Who? I ask you, who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment.
Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore.
Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You better resolve this dispute one way or the other before your ice cream melts. Okay, let's see. Leave Liam alone. Calculator. Not everyone has super potent microprocessor for a brain so that they can receive internet updates while interacting with people. Check your robo privilege.
Check your robo privilege.
Calculator is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinged nose in your phone, you get updates via a puppet show. Calculator and I will now perform for you. Well, as Blackpink, I love performing and can never not perform, so
Duh.
Calculator is right.
Perform the one song we have.
With puppets.
Puppet show?
Rum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum.
A Rmpmpmpm show?
A Rmpmpmpm
I'm grateful
show.
for the opportunity to engage in your organic lifeform custom of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions, as I now do.
Of course! A robot doing a puppet show! It's so meta!
All that I do is metal, for metal is what I am made of. Incorrect auditory input.
Oh no.
Apologies, I realized that you said meta. The puppet show will be meta, friend Liam. We will make it all that you want and more.
And so you do. Calculator uses the internet in his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculator then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Wayangkulit, Guignol marionettes, and Julie Tamer. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculator had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience.
All right.
All right.
All right!
All right.
Sit it.
It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of cows, but they seem extra perky as they skitter. Can't read. Writing things down in notebooks.
It's the glittery sticker from earlier.
Welcome back.
Yes.
to episode one.
Doubtless, you're admiring our great work, Shelby. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine.
It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles in crown. That seem to be Eldritch runes with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quite, quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever.
I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls.
As I usually have my eating served eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience.
Which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese.
This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, I can't say
Couscous.
this. Couscous?
Yeah.
With vegetables.
The food's so nice. You say it twice.
I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouth.
I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy. So 5 stars. Here is this microwave.
Ah yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars.
Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French.
But they don't seem particularly un-French either.
Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Psh, easy, that's your specialty. So you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Or, Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Just send an eating serf over to check it out. No.
How did you know about my French-themed spooky high au les monsterables?
It's AU.
It's Shelby's like, it's AU. Ariel, learn how to read like some of us.
You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Shelby?
If by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot?
Close compatriot.
Compatriot?
We'll accept it.
I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time.
I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just going to make out with a fried potato now.
She does.
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried.
5 stars!
Spoiler alert, you
5
rock.
stars. And Shelby, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime.
Heck yeah, and you do it. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a TV show. TV show.
Blackpink House.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll choose BoJack Horseman.
Oh, that's a good one.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Player orders decided based on how plausible it would be that 5 years from now, a war between 2 neighboring countries start based on a disagreement over this show.
South Korea and North Korea.
Yeah.
Okay, you get
For
first.
sure, Blackpink House.
BoJack Horseman and what did you say?
JoJo.
It could be
Have
JoJo because of all the copyright names that they use.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. Do you have any disagreements, Ariel, or eh?
No
All right.
disagreements.
Okay, this is the last one for...
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. We're gonna go to... We'll go to... No, not the gym. I guess we'll go to the auditorium.
Auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in the discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you're with, or who you are arguing, totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. Gain +2 creativity.
Creativity.
It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
Bro, I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that new cocaine powder drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life.
Oh.
Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team.
You'd love to help. The only question is, how? Spike the punch with Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all play, and all we've got to do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. Oh boy. Convince, yeah. Leonardo Convinci, dude. Shoot, man. I don't know this one. We'll go with the first one.
Alright.
Yes, that's a great idea. It's just like Coach always says, do cocaine. A real time does everything together. A real team does everything together. Dang it, I'm turning into Shelby. Running, throwing, even pooping.
Pooping.
We can do cocaine together too. It'll be a real bonding experience. And then Coach will see how committed I am to the team, and he'll have to let me play. My favorite thing about this plan is that there's nothing illegal or unethical about it. You're gonna have to find some cocaine though. Do you know how to do that?
That shouldn't be a problem. In fact, you're pretty sure you saw someone selling some somewhere and you already have it. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
You took my creativity. So I guess
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I keep
I
messing
guess
it
I'll
up.
just be fun. Yeah.
Thanks, Shelby. I'm sorry, dude.
That's okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan the small magical Latina cat that starts telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one? The one involving the beehive and the blow-up doll and the president and the penguin mask and the mystery of the Goblin King? Slowly lots of people start joining you to hear the story, but by the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns into +2 fun. Everyone's favorite Eldritch cutie patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Shelby, did you hear? Netflix is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited. Like, OMG.
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when the SJWS hijacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness. Netflix already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're going to ruin the frogs too? I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them gay and women, but even if they were, aren't there gay and or female frogs?
Ugh, you would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly painted there for eavesdropping. What did HB say? Oh, you joke. I was thinking snake.
It said planted.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you, I don't want to read that word. Succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. Well, indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would be absolutely impress any classmates you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Okay, well, people might criticize new graphic styles, new characters, new voice actors, new... Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Alright, add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer, skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses or something. Well...
Ooh, this is a hard one.
This is a hard one. Based off their previous conversation, I would think the second one, but I don't know, and Alden's making a weird face.
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking I would do the first one, but I was just basing that on if they aired Teen Titans again, but they called it like Teen Titans.
And then everything's the same thing.
I would watch it, yeah.
I think I'd pick the second one, though.
Well, you think the second one is just Teen Titans Go.
You know about
it. Which on its own, well, at least it was a really good movie. I haven't seen the show.
That makes me feel good.
I'm going to go with the second one.
Oh, you should have went with Bean Bitins.
Yes, of course! When adding a new character, there's always a danger of facing criticism unless the character is just so awesome.
Oh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle?
Perfect, and he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with the snap of his fingers like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit.
Too late, man. He's gone, and it's gonna be amazing.
And it is amazing. Netflix works fast and the internet works faster, so somehow, as is always the case, even within the timeline of it being a single school day, the show is released.
There's so much fan art. Holy heck. It's so exciting to see such a healthy, thriving fan. Oh no. Oh God, no. Look, I love fan art of all kinds, but some of this is really, really bleak. Like, more perverted than I even want to get my tentacles on. And everyone is just arguing and screaming at each other and being so toxic, and like, this was supposed to be a kids show. No way can you look for anything about it online without being inundated with...
Inundated, but pretty close.
We've ruined it. We've ruined the show. It's over.
Aw, bummer. Such a bummer. In fact, you lose -3 fun.
Let's do this.
Oy, oy, oy.
Let's do this.
Pum. Okay, I guess, can I get boldness?
Yeah, bathroom.
Ooh, that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of the shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, Mamimi, and proceed to the... Oh, thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms.
Jisoo Mami. Me.
And it looks like Calculester's off by himself again, working on his virtual reality. You don't know how he's able to shirk so many school responsibilities to work on this project. Then again, you shirk responsibilities all the time to try and fuck your classmates, so... As you approach, you notice the air around him is several degrees warmer than usual. He must be pretty worried about something.
Hello, friend Rmpmpmpm. I am worried about something.
Nailed it.
All was progressing well enough in my virtual world. Intelligent life evolved, developed language and society, and kept senseless violence within standard parameters. It was going so well, in fact, that I decided to enter the reality myself and conduct a UX poll. Instead of providing me useful feedback, however, the citizens of my reality provided me with dead goats. Apparently, as their creator, I command a certain unanticipated level of awe and respect. I am, embarrassingly enough, a god to them. They have since designated the day of my appearance as a holy day, constructed an enormous and upsettingly phallic tower on the spot, and are currently murdering each other for control of said tower. Senseless violence has spiked well outside the acceptable range. And now, instead of improving their virtual society, the people are spending all their time putting my face on various merchandise and co-opting popular music genres to sing my praises. I must devise a way to cure them of this unhealthy obsession, but when I tried telling them to stop, all it did was spark a holy war. What to do?
Let's see. Involve your highest rank worshippers in a controversial scandal with minors. Produce a little grumpy knight?
Niche?
Niche?
That's not niche, but...
No, we have a...
Yeah, we'll go with
Add a
niche.
little extra letters in
Yes,
there.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's like what Naruto says. He goes, Nietsuke!
Yes, you're right.
It's like when they play things back.
Well, I know all about scandals. I've studied them in and out,
scandals.
so might as well start scandal.
Alright.
Success!
Of course, I understand your meaning precisely.
You feel bad for the virtual children, but this has to be...
There, I have altered reality so that all the leaders of my worship are secretly
I am happy.
babies wearing old people's skin. No one will trust them now.
You've got to admit, that's way better than what you were imagining. You have to enter Calculester's reality briefly to broker a treaty with the newly created hyper-intelligent babies. But hey, you're down to enter anything that involves Calculester. Am I right? You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Woo.
Okay.
That weekend, something happened to Teaser, me,
We'll find out what happens next episode, week.
Brian.
Thank you for watching,
Brianni.
guys. And you think we'll finish it next time? The way you have
Yeah.
it? Okay, yeah, we'll finish this next time. It's a nice, short, 3-part series this time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya!
Bye.
Crocodile.